You see a lot of men who lust over women. As soon as they see a pretty girl, they're staring, they're looking at her, they're thinking, oh my god, I want to get with her. She's the best thing ever. Imagine if I got with her. Do you think women have that for men? And where women have that for men is when a guy is in incredible shape and has a nice V-taper and a good body. I want to speak about women lusting over men who are in shape, and I want to just go through some points that I found personally in my life from an average guy, a normal person, how different my life has been and what I've experienced with this. Number one, the dynamic changes. Now, what do I mean? The dynamic is normally men lust over women. Every girl they see, they're lusting, they're lusting, they're lusting. And it gets to a weird point, really, and they never really get the girls they want. They are never in the position that they want, and they're acting out of this lack mindset. Women start lusting over you. Now, let's ask why. It is literally because of how you look and the rarity of you. The reality is, you in shape, you muscular, is going to change the game for you, confidence-wise, belief-wise, how you view yourself-wise. And that, in turn, is going to have a massive effect on your day in life. A massive effect. And more importantly, not just how you look, but how you hold yourself. How many confident men is there walking around in this modern day? How many men who's in shape and is confident is walking around in this modern day? None. None. Barely any, bro. Barely any. So now let's say you get confident men, and then let's say you got you in shape and you're a confident man. She's going to look at you different. You're holding yourself with body language that looks confident. You're proud of yourself. You're proud of your appearance. You're looking sharp. You're looking good. You're catching her eye. She's going to view you different, bro. She's going to view you different. Two, high demand and it being rare. The reason I say high demand is because the average person now, and the average guy, especially let's say around my age, early 20s, and then you go up to mid 20s, 30s, they're all losing it, bro. They're all losing their shape. A lot of them don't take care of themselves. They're drinking, they're doing drugs, they're eating shit food all the time, which makes them look like shit. They're not taking care of themselves. They're inside all day. They're just scrolling and playing video games, meaning you come along and you're in shape and you're looking sharp. How much more are you going to stand out from the average guy? How much more are you going to be looked at in a different way to the average guy? You're going to be looked at different, bro. You're going to be looked at different. And this is something you got to remind yourself of. I went into the shop yesterday, not thinking much of it, and I didn't see a single guy who was in shape. I didn't see a single guy who was in shape. And I didn't see a single guy who was presenting himself well. And there was guys, women, the girls and shit, and they were looking at me. And it's all to do with being in shape, being muscular, being lean, looking presentable, looking different from the average guy. You got to think, how much do you stand out? Just ask yourself this. If you just base it on a level, if I got in shape in comparison to the average guy, how much different would my life be? How different would everything be for me? An insane amount. Most guys you see are really big, fat, skinny fat. So you just pulling up in a place, looking good, looking sharp, you're going to be viewed completely different, especially in everyday life, just due to the demand of there's no attractive guys. There's no men with good bodies. There's no men with good physiques. Rarely. All because they told you not to, because it doesn't matter. When it does matter an insane amount, and it does absolutely change your day in life. Number three, she's hardwired to be attracted to a V-taper. This is something that a lot of men don't understand. She is physiologically attracted to a guy who's in shape. She just is, bro. She just is. She's attracted to a guy who's in shape. Don't get it twisted. She's literally hardwired to be attracted to that. And this is what I've found. They say something, oh yeah, I'm not attracted to guys who are in shape, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. But what they're doing and how they had to run you is completely different. And that's just due to what they're actually attracted to. And you got to think, like I said, not many guys are rolling around with a nice V-taper, a good shoulder to waist ratio, which is what you got to really focus on. You don't want to be this big, massive bodybuilder. It don't matter too much. Just have a good amount of muscle and be lean. Get your waist down as much as you can and build your frame up. And then you'd be in an amazing position. You have that incredible V-taper that they lust over, bro. They absolutely lust over it, and they're looking at you and they're staring at you and they're smiling at you and they're trying to make things happen. They come up to you sometimes. It changes the game, bro. It changes the game. And then especially if you can show it off in some ways, if you're in a warm country, etc., or if it's a warm day, you're going to be living, bro. You're going to be living. And this is what you got to think. Just understand, you cannot lie about biology. You cannot lie about what they are actually attracted to. You can speak lies. You can say things like, oh yeah, I'm not attracted to that. Oh, I don't want to go like that. I don't want to go like that. But when they're around you, it's completely different. And this is what I found. People lie. Biology doesn't. It's like, for example, let's say you're a fat guy. You can lie to yourself all day and say, oh yeah, I eat clean, I eat healthy, or my diet's not that bad. Your body's saying something completely different. It's the same with this. They can say, oh yeah, I'm not attracted to him. I'm not attracted to guys like that. I don't care if a guy's in shape. And then they get around a guy who's in shape. And guess what? They're acting up. They're acting different. They're touching him. They're feeling him. They're coming up to him. They're laughing with him. They're wanting his attention, his validation. Even sometimes when they have a boyfriend. It happens, brother. It happens. And this is what you gotta understand. The dynamic absolutely switches. The dynamic switches. You go from a simp mindset to, oh yeah, I want to give to her and I want to message her and I want to make her this incredible thing in your life. You're putting her on a pedestal to the point you're just like, okay, I got an attractive girl that time. I might go out, get another one. I might go out, get another one. I might message her. It probably worked. Then it's another one. It ends with that one. Oh, it is what it is. I'll just find another one. That's how your mindset changes, bro, because the dynamic changes because your evidence is so different to a normal guy. Meaning, you can just get attractive women with fair ease, bro. You can get that, which makes you just feel confident and proud in yourself, which is the main thing. You could just get stuff popping, bro, without even trying. I get stuff popping and I don't even try. I mean, like, I do not try at all. And a lot of fit guys who are in shape can say the same as well. And this is what you gotta think, bro. The dynamic switches. You're used to attractive women. You're used to stuff like this, and that's the thing, man. It's an absolute game changer. Absolute game changer. This video has not been my best in regards to pronunciation wise, but if I can get one message across for you, it's get in shape and change your life because the dynamic will switch. You won't have to simp as much like a lot of these guys do. All you need is one girl into you and you can get things going like you want to instead of having to message 20, 30 girls like a simp and some of them not responding and you having to put fucking hours and hours of effort into it. Instead, if you're a guy's in shape, you go up to her, get her number, let's say a dating app, she's already interested, few combos, a few sentences, 3, 4, 5, 6 sentences at a push, you're able to get stuff popping. They're ready to meet you. They're ready to see you. A lot of times they're ready to get stuff popping in the way you want, bro. Do not get this twisted, man. It absolutely changes the game. Like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube bullshit, and see you later. Comment something nice or comment something mean because that will actually help the video grow. So if you want to be a dick, if you want to be mean to me, do it. But just make sure you like as well.